Hey guys, Gray here with another Destiny 2 video. It's Thursday and that means the Bungie blog is up. It just got posted a moment ago, so I'm just going to read right through it. If you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like below and consider hitting that subscribe button for me. But we're going to dive right in. Not sure quite what to expect in the blog this week. We've been getting some deep dives lately from Bungie. Not sure if we're going to get some sandbox information. The next season's only 2 weeks away, so let's just dive in and see what we've got. They say this week at Bungie, we look to the sky. Ever since this season began, the Almighty has been hurtling through space on its collision course with Earth. The Cabal are not known for their graceful defeats. Every day we spend preparing our long-lost Seraph to mount a response, that derelict destroyer rockets ever closer to our home, spelling certain doom for the city. Rasputin is at full power. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Now eclipsing our own sun is a stark reminder that a great threat approaches. Eyes up. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen, with the weekly reset on Tuesday, you can actually see the Almighty in the skybox in the tower. It's actually in front of the sun. It's kind of cool to check out. Not sure if it's going to get bigger over time, but there's only one more reset, so something's got to happen soon. But moving on, they say, what's next? They said Destiny has been a shared pastime for long enough now to have established some strong traditions. Each year we spend in service of the Guardians, we can mark our calendars by the next development milestone we'll reach or the next event we'll attend to spread the news. Some of us have had the remarkable privilege to travel the world and meet some of you fine people to talk about what comes next. This year finds us all in a scenario that puts us all very far away from business as usual. Basically, all flights originating from our tower are grounded. Development of Destiny 2 continues, only we are all working from the safety of our homes. We have exciting news to share with you about our plans, but it won't happen at some fancy convention under hot lights. Instead, we'll use the internet. If you are familiar with the rituals and cycles that mark a year in the life of a Guardian, you must be curious as to when we'll begin a conversation about what is next. We can't put a date on that just yet, but we will very soon. That's a promise. We know you're hungry for that news, and we're just as eager to deliver it. Keep your eyes trained on @Bungie on Twitter for updates. We'll stream our announcements in the usual places. You'll learn about the next season of Destiny 2 at the same time that we talk about the next chapter in the story that has been unfolding all year long. So obviously it has to be next week because they haven't said anything about the next season yet, and there's only 1 week remaining. So probably something big going down next week. We'll find out about the fall expansion and everything like that. It's about that time of year when Bungie starts doing it. And there's no E3 this year. There's no big games convention, so they'll probably just do it on their own. So keep your eyes out for that because that's going to be pretty big. I mean, we're all holding our breath waiting to see what they have planned for the fall. But moving on, they say diving deep. In recent editions of This Week at Bungie, we've taken the cue directly from the community on what we should talk about. Our attention has been focused on your feedback. Our words have pointed towards what we plan to do to bring the game into alignment with what you've been talking about. With a summary of what we've promised and some updates on our progress, here is production director Justin Truman. Justin says, hey everybody, 5 weeks ago we promised a series of deep dives on the state of Destiny and how we plan to change it in Season 11 and Year 4. We enlisted 7 members of the Destiny team to provide as much detail as we could, and I'd encourage you to go back and read any of the topics you may have missed. So yeah, guys, if you guys didn't know, for the past month they've been doing huge deep dives about systems, cheaters, power and rewards, and how they're changing the structure of the game, sunsetting weapons and armor. Massive subjects. You can go watch all of my videos. I cover all the TWABs if you want to get recapped, or you can go right here on the blog and read about it yourself. But they go on to say, we covered a lot of ground, and while we're going to continue to provide updates each week to topics you care about, we want to shift our focus in the coming weeks. Say we've said a lot about changes coming in Year 4, but we haven't talked about how Year 4 begins. Very soon, we'll do just that. I kicked off this series of deep dives with some promises, but I want to end the series on a more personal note. Being unable to go to the office, trying to figure out how to keep building this game that we love from our laptops and couches has had me thinking a lot about commitment. Video game development is messy. Evolving Destiny 2 in an open, transparent way involves showing and shipping plenty of missteps along with the improvements, but it continues to be worth it every step of the way because I can honestly say this is the most welcoming, most passionate community of players I've ever encountered in any game. We're committed to this game, to staying transparent about our plans, and to this relationship we have with our community. The reasons we started on this journey 10 years ago haven't changed. We're committed to building a world anyone can be a part of, where everyone can feel powerful, and where you might reconnect with old friends or make some new ones. So we look forward to continuing this conversation and continuing to evolve Destiny together. And in 12 days, we can't wait to show you more of what we've been working on. Stay safe out there, Guardians. So yeah, it looks like we're getting a lot of big news coming in the next week or so. 12 days to be exact is when the next season will launch, but we'll also find out about the fall expansion pretty soon. Pretty sure this is them just trying to recap about kind of the crappy season we got with Season of the Worthy. There's been a lot of bugs, a lot of missteps. It's understandable with the current situation of the world, but they definitely need to save some face and pull out some stops for the next season, so we'll see what they have planned. They go on to talk about some of the Twitch Prime rewards. It looks like we're about to roll over a new month, so there'll be some new rewards there. I'll put the picture up here. There's the Prospector exotic grenade launcher, the ornament for it, a exotic sparrow, and a legendary ghost shell. They're pretty cool looking. If you have Twitch Prime, you might as well pick them up because you get them for free if you have that Twitch Prime. But they go on to say triumphant. From one season to the next, from one expansion to another, one constant is that the player support team will be there to monitor your reports on the wild frontier. The Help Forum is their base of operations. Their mission is to help you out there fighting the darkness. This is their report. They say, seal the deal. The following Season of the Worthy seal pins are now available through Bungie Rewards: Almighty, Flawless, and Conqueror. So if you earned any of those titles before the end of the season, you can order the pin from the Bungie store. They're pretty cool. I'm thinking about picking up the one for Conqueror because it's actually pretty hard to get doing the Grandmaster Nightfalls. They say seasonal triumphs. As we approach the end of Season of the Worthy, certain triumphs will no longer be available to earn in games. Triumphs leaving at the weekly reset on June 9th include all of the Season 10 triumphs. I mean, the Almighty triumphs, the Season 10 Nightfall, Vanguard, Glory, and Gambit, all of those different things. I'll have a list here on the screen so you can see. It's the usual cycle. At the end of the season, all the seasonal triumphs get cycled out for the new ones. They go on to say the lie. Last week, the hotfix was released to resolve an issue preventing players from progressing the lie quest. Players will now have until the end of the season to complete this quest and claim the Fellwinter's Lie shotgun. You definitely need to get that done if you haven't done it yet. There's nothing you really need to do. It's just a story mission. Go pick up your shotgun. It's like the best shotgun in the game, so you need to go get your hands on it. They say known issues. While we continue to investigate various known issues, here's a list of the latest issues that were reported. The bonus clan bounty is not gaining progress from Nightfall the Ordeal, and Zavala's Authority ship shows the left engine thruster before the ship appears in orbit. So a little graphical bug there. So they go on to show the movies of the week. They're pretty cool. Like I usually do, I'll leave a link in the description for the TWAB if you want to check them out. But they end the TWAB by saying, don't call it a TWAB. I've been here for years. Sure, DMG and Cosmo own this beat, but I wanted to take a shift. I'd love to be dusting off my travel luggage right about now. I'll miss seeing your faces and making new connections out there in the wild. That will happen again. For now, the traditions that shape what makes a guardian year after year must be obeyed. We'll be firing all our cannons very soon. We hope you'll be around to enjoy the fireworks. Deej. So this blog was obviously written by Deej. It's usually handled by Cosmo or DMG. Looks like he stepped in to write this one and talk about what they're planning on for announcements in the summer regarding the fall expansion. So it looks like we'll get some news pretty soon. And again, as soon as we do, I'll keep you updated on the channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. Pretty short TWAB this week, guys. Nothing major, nothing crazy to talk about. So we'll keep it short. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate your time. Take care and have a good day.